Hello, viewers. I'm going to talk about radio frequency based smart lighting grid implementation project of City Corporation as a case study. And my name is Mahbub Hussain. I've played the role of the project sponsor, and I've been, leading the implementation team, EPC contractor team, on behalf of Chattogram City Corporation. So I'm going to talk about the project very quickly today. This is the table of content. Then you can see how we are going to exactly what topics that we are going to cover on a broad perspective. Let me go through quickly one by one. So initially we talk about the summary of the project. Just to start, this is the first successfully implemented sensor-based smart lighting grid implemented in Bangladesh and implemented in a city about whom we talk a little bit, a few seconds about. We know about the city, about the place where we have implemented this project. This project is implemented in the city called Chattogram, which is formerly known as Chittagong. It is a very large port city on the southeastern coast of Bangladesh. Chattogram is the second largest city in Bangladesh after the capital Dhaka, and it hosts the busiest seaport on the Bay of Bengal. The total area in Chattogram is 168 square kilometers. Elevation is about 29 meters from the sea level. And one important aspect is that average humidity of the city is 78%. And the total population of the city is about 8.44 million in terms of the census of 2016, but I believe it's about 10 million at this point of time. So the project that we are talking about, the official name of the project is Integrated City Governance Project. There are a few packages, 5 packages, which includes the smart city part of the project, and it has been funded by JICA, Japan International Cooperation Agency. The value of the contract was about 5.75 million US dollar for us, and the project has been completely implemented on time, on schedule, by before 15th of March 2020. Some technical summary of the project. We have implemented the project across about 41 major streets and 93 kilometers, I believe. The number of smart LED luminaires used is about 5,200, and manufactured by Thorn, and model name is Isaro Pro, one of the latest models of Thorn. And the smart features that we've implemented so far is ambient light sensors, GPS sensors, astroclock profiling, bipolar switching sensors, and etc. So far. And the type of control we have used are NB-IoT with 7-pin NEMA, and the control system is called City Manager by TVLite Netherlands and Thorn UK. And all the additional smart features are being implemented by TRADEMAJESTIC Limited in Bangladesh, which are ongoing at this moment of time. The project spread across the city is something which is very interesting, because it's been quite a tough implementation for us because of the spread across the city, while covering all the major business districts and 3 of the major residential areas of the city. And the part of national highway is about 7 kilometers, which is under the which comes under the city Chattogram City Corporation, and we've covered that part as well in the project. So you can see, if you see in the photograph, you can see the spread across the city that we have done so far. And so managing the network as implementation in the network has not been very easy for us as of today. And these are some of the test reports from a very reliable lab in Bangladesh. And it's because just to show this, that the quality of luminaires in the products that we have used, very high efficient products we have used, and the wattages we have used here, if you see, it's from 40 watts to 100 watts. There are 4 or 5 different wattages that we have used in different types of streets of the city, which was designed before the project started. So the color temperature for all the luminaires that we have implemented used is 4,000 color temperature, 4,000 Kelvin, which is suggested or as recommended by the European guideline for street light complex streets. How actually, we're now going to talk about how actually the Chattogram City Corporation realized the need of the project and the concept. Basically, the cities, including Chattogram, the cities in Southeast Asia are known as very chaotic cities simply because we've been addressing issues in silos. And there has been no sharing of information, no sharing of resources or infrastructure between different departments. There has been duplicate investments. There's been no value chain, information value chain created by the cities through integration of through integrated efforts. So the Chattogram City Corporation very quickly realized that the fragmented approach is not sustainable, it has limited effectiveness, and it's not economically beneficial as well. So at realizing that, when we proposed a structure and we proposed a structure or architecture of a solution where we said that we are going to build a network through the light points of the city, and based on that network we are going to come up with a system which will be able to manage or influence almost all the core city services, starting from transport management to water management to parking management to lighting, waste, environment, safety and security and traffic management. So we have given a vision to the Chattogram City Corporation, which they have accepted, and they have taken the project for implementation. Then we did a lot of detailed feasibility study where we have shown that the total cost of ownership of a smart LED street lighting is about 33% less than that of a dumb street lighting system in terms of a lot of different financial aspects. The challenge that we have faced during the COVID-19 implementation, it's very inevitable because the project, the official commencement of date of the project was 20th of May 2020, which had the highest at that time. The panic related to the pandemic was highest, and Chattogram had one of the highest COVID-19 infection rates in Bangladesh. And all the senior project engineers from Chattogram City Corporation, and the EPC contractor, and all our team members, including myself, we have been suffering. We had all suffered from severe COVID-19 infections. Some of us left. Some of our colleagues and stakeholders of the project left the world during that sad period. So we had to face, keeping all this thing in heart, we did not stop. And icing on the cake was a lot of different operational challenges. Operational challenges like unavailability of engineers and workers and technicians to work on the field during that period of time, because of a lot of long months of lockdowns and supply delays and shutdowns and sickness and all these reasons. And all the supplies of the core products manufactured by Thorn and Twilight and all other partners in Europe, was very heavily delayed. It was really delayed. Some of the implementations was really delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Shipping costs increased by 7 times according to our calculation, and if you can see the data here as well. And with at least 2 times more voyage time. So it was a lot of challenges due to in terms of meeting timelines, and at the same time meeting the project budget had become a big challenge. And I want to mention that we have not increased the budget by a single penny, and we've completed the project on time, instead of the fact that all the major items and indirect and direct costs have increased throughout the project lifetime. We had a lot of challenges, due to in the implementation because of the number of days we have lost due to lockdown, shutdown, and the panic and supply delays. We had to work, days and nights, 2 shifts a day. Hundreds of more workers have worked on the ground to build the infrastructure and then install the luminaires and then go ahead with the smart features. There were a lot of challenges we had to face because the entire project implementation plan was shattered by the pandemic, which actually had forced us to do risky activities and risky implementation activities and expensive implementation activities during the heavy rainy season with the risk of landslides and a lot of water clogging in the city of Chattogram because of heavy rain. The impact of the project on the Chattogram City Corporation and the citizens is really big because with Healthy Light, they have had a lot of smart features, including One, these are some of the news articles which was there in the national media to praise the project. One instance I can tell you in this article, it's written in Bengali though, but let me give you a very quick idea. On one specific Overcast day, there was a lot of cloud in the sky, and the overall ambient of the city became very dark, which caused the ambient light sensors to come into action, and the street lights were turned on, and which attracted a lot of attention of the media and the people of the city, and made their life very easy to move around during that overcast period. So these are some of the major benefits, and how the city looked from a dark night to a very bright and healthy luminous with a value, with a lot of money savings from energy consumption and other aspects, has changed the life of the city, life of the people of Chattogram. And we've seen it right from the ground that how happy people were to enjoy the luminaires and the lights, and even in the business district, in the residential areas, in some highways. It's been a very enthusiastic reaction that we received from the people, and the savings of energy, you can see 25% here in the last 6 months. It's a real-time data taken on the 4th of June, but the actual fact is that we have achieved more than 50%. It is showing 25% because we have basically been testing the product for the last 3-4 months, testing the entire system for the last 3-4 months, and by not using the dimming functionalities due to some with some plans of implementation of some other features. So in short, we've seen the electricity bills, and we've achieved more than 50% energy savings through our system for this entire system. And overall, what's Chattogram plan, and where they want to go from here onwards. The plan that we have is we'll keep Chattogram is going to keep the this entire smart lighting, art-based smart lighting grid in the heart of its smart city implementation in the years to come. So this already there is a project undertaken. Right now it is about 93 kilometers area covered, but there's already a project which is about to start implementation, which will be for about which is adding about another 500 kilometers of the city streets to be included in the network. As an extension of the project, and because of the success of this project, that project has already been taken, and based on that total network, we will start implementing adaptive adaptive traffic monitoring, traffic signaling system, flood and water monitoring system, structural health monitoring system of the establishment of the buildings of the city, smart waste management system, environmental monitoring system, and a lot of other systems. In short, Chattogram City Corporation is ready to change its future, and we are going to do. We've already started building the integrated software, which will be managing all the entire system in from one platform, one smart Chattogram platform. So it's already been implementation is being ongoing, and the foundation has been built. So now we are going to just spread the breadth of the project, and start implementing the smart features one by one. It's going to be one of the remarkable projects, and I really thank all of you, NLCUI, and all of you listening to my presentation, for giving me this opportunity to talk about this exciting project that we have completed here in Bangladesh. Thank you very much from Bangladesh, and I'd like to see you